This is Romeo. What is up? What is up? What is up? It's me, Tom Sorrells, coming to you live and in living color. Do I have audio? Do I have audio? Check one. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do. It's rocking. All right, gang. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. All right, it's Friday. This week is over. Another one in the books. Hope everybody's doing well. Today's mug is the CBS Evening News mug. CBS. This is CBS. And today's cap is brought to you by Chris Dorso, my neighbor who sells tickets to the Orlando Magic. I love the Magi. Yes, this is a 2009 hat. It's vintage, I guess you'd say by now. Not one of the Eastern Conference. Since 2009. That's a bummer. That's a drag. But it's still love the Magi. Still love the Magic. I love them. I do. They're my team. I don't like the Pistons, of course, but, you know, it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girlfriend? You feel me? I put this over there. Nope. Shrink you down. Crazy times, man. Basketball season is the best. And everybody knows it. I'm going to put this over here as well. Come on, to Papa. I love March Madness. I really stinking do. I love it a lot. I don't love spring storms, and that's what we're in for across the southeast. Look at that, man. That's nasty stuff. From Nashville, land of my birth, where I was 3 weeks ago to take care of family stuff and put Mama to rest. Going to be rocking the big storms there. And you know what's really weird? And we talk about this all the time, that a lot of the weather does repeat sometimes. It goes in cycles. And about every 3 weeks, kind of repeats a little bit at times. And dang if it didn't do it this time. 3 weeks ago today, big squall line rocked right through Middle Tennessee and screwed up the funeral plans, the visitation, all that stuff. Knocked power out in Middle Tennessee for a lot of folks. And today you've got another round of big storms coming through. This is not just a one-time shot of big storms. This is kind of a longer extended period of big storms, I think. Better chance for severe storms late, not just a single squall line that comes through and knocks it out, but, you know, kind of a longer event, if you will. If you will. So severe storms are there doing their thing. Storm potential continues to build. That's not what I wanted. That is not supposed to be there, is it? Dang if it didn't know. All right, so let's do this. Shrink me down, take me down. Have you watched Talk to Tom a lot? You know I struggle sometimes with my technology. It's kind of funny, but it's not. Where are you, partner? Bingo, bingo, bongo. There we go. Now you should move. Move. Move along, move along. There we go. All right, big storms rocking. You see them right there. Storm potential, as we said. Storm potential looks impressive, all the way from Memphis to Jackson to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. It's going to be a tough run for the folks through there. We're talking about storms that will continue through a large part of the afternoon into the evening tonight. Tornado possibilities there across the south, all the way from Baton Rouge in Louisiana up through the Huntsville, Alabama zone, which is where my friends from Barron's Radar are located. And my relatives all live just north of there. So, Lincoln County, Marshall County. Tough run for you guys this afternoon, evening, so keep an eye on the sky. Moisture set up. The big ridge of high pressure is off the east coast. And so, the big high that has protected Florida, it's turning us into summertime down here. It's going to add to the mix here. As that load comes out of Oklahoma City to St. Louis, the lift is there. The heat is on. It's going to be a nasty, warm, hot day. And the moisture extends all the way up to the north and the east where my kids are located. So you guys are going to get some rain too. And snow up in the Canadian provinces. I'm going to take me out of the picture so you can read this better. Look at that. See that? Continued southeasterly, southwesterly flow adds in the flooding potential. So we've got winds coming in here from the southeast and then eventually southwest. And all that big ridge of high pressure and that load together pumping the moisture all the way up in there is going to be the troublemaker as we head through the day today with the lift and the possibility of severe weather. So there you go. The storm potential looks bad. It really does. The moisture setup is impressive. The low rides out and up into the northeast over the course of the afternoon through the day tomorrow. And then eventually, you'll see the way it builds up for everyone, rocking its way to the northeast with the showers from St. Louis to Columbus, Ohio, into Detroit. Chicago is still on the bottom side of that. The logo's right over top of Chicago, and the bottom side is where the rough and rocking stuff is going to be from Indianapolis all the way down to Tennessee. By the afternoon, you see the heaviest snow begins to diminish up north, and the system begins to move away into Canada. Snowfall potential in the next 24 to 48 hours looks pretty good for Canada, but not so much for America. Forecast snowfall in the northwest and the Rockies still adding up, still wintertime for you folks. Well, I'm sitting down here. I want you to look at Florida. Look at that. From Orlando to Miami, everything goes to the north of us. It's a bad day for the folks in the Mid-South. From Nashville to Baton Rouge, and for us down here in Central Florida, we got it going on. All is good. Angel Bates Holloway, good morning to you from a dreary Briar. Yes, you're in for it today in the Briar. Going to get the rough and rocking storms today in Greenbrier, Tennessee. Here at home, wave heights are starting to cooperate. The big storm's off the northeast coast, and so that's where all the big waves are. It's beautiful. Meteor telling me you don't see you, but hi there. They're here. Meteor told me, they're here. Meteor just came through and said don't want to be on. She's busy on the deck doing her job. And Toby, of course. Toby's my dog, but he's not. He's her dog. And so he goes with her. That's how he is. He picks and chooses. Oh, I thought I set that up better. I had a better satellite shot for it. Didn't save it, I guess. Well, that's a drag. Okay, just know that major map features here explain it all. Let me take me back out of the shot again. So you can see it. Big low out there in Texas coming out of Oklahoma, spiraling up into the Mid-South, producing all the nasty storms from Tennessee all the way down to Alabama this afternoon. It's that low, it's that lift, and it's that big ridge of high pressure off the East Coast that keeps it from coming to Florida. Here's the way it rolls the next 24 hours. You see the low going into the Ohio Valley, producing big snow to the north, big storms to the south. What a mess for the folks in Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama this afternoon. Could be another round of nasty weather, power outages and tornado threats throughout the afternoon. While down here in Florida between now and the weekend, see all that red, the barbs coming in from the south-southwest? That's the flow, pushing in, pumping up the temperatures. We're going to a daytime high that could hit 90 later this afternoon, and it simply doesn't change over the weekend. Right now we're doing pretty well. Holding in temps in the 70s, 72 in Tampa. We're 1 degree warmer in Orlando than we were yesterday at the same time. And as long as that high is out there, man, life here is easy. This is easy if you like it warmer, and I think most folks do. People who came down for spring break last week when it was cold and ugly, sorry, dude, this week's the week. This is the bomb. We had a great week for bike week, a so-so week for spring break, and a great week this week for everyone who's in town. Here's tonight by 6 p.m. See that little seam right there? That little seam? That is the sea breezes colliding. That cursor show up on your screen or just mine? I think it just shows up on mine. Yeah, that's the sea breeze right there from Lake County all the way down to Kissimmee. And the sea breezes collide, and when they do, not much happens. There's no humidity really to help out, so we get the lift, we just don't have any humidity. It's acting like it's summertime, almost, this close to acting like summertime in the city. And when it gets to there, later this afternoon, that's going to be the deal. Clouds and stuff together. There we go. Boom! Colliding sea breeze. Keeps the trucking. Saturday and Sunday will be more of the same. High pressure still in control. All is good. Come on now. Move along. All right. Big time satellite over the Atlantic. We're just as dry as we can be. And high pressure is in control and will be for days on end. 74. Current reading in Orlando. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, Gwen, you have a great weekend too. Can't wait till October. Are you coming back in October, Michael? Sorry I missed you this time, man. I just had too much going on. Every day for the longest was January 23rd, and then every day's been February 27th, since February 27th. You know what I mean. So anyway, temps are in the 70s right now. We're warming rapidly. Models are putting my afternoon high at 89. I said 90, so I'm going to say 90. No, Susie, Toby doesn't do great at Stephanie Dean. Hi, Stephanie Dean. How are you? Yeah, you understand. I know you do. So we almost hit 90. We'll hit 90 today. I think we will. I think OIA gets to 90. I think the model's off by a degree. We'll see who's right. And here's your 7-day forecast. Let me take me out. Look at that stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. 92, 92, 92. Then the cold front gets here on Tuesday with a slight chance of rain at 30%. So it might rain for you on Tuesday, changing things around a little bit. And that's the deal. Pickle. All right, boom, that's the weather. All right, let's talk basketball and stuff. What do you see? What do you see? What do you know? What do you know? Let me get your comments up here so I can see them. When is hurricane season? June 1st, we can watch Penn State, Ohio State. You know, the only time I've ever watched the Penn State, Ohio State game in person, we stomped you. I was there. I forget what year that was. 10, 15 years ago. I went back to Ohio State. I think, no, that's not the last game I went to. The last game I went to was in 2008. Thanksgiving weekend of 2008, it was actually at Ohio Stadium. And we stomped Michigan. It was great. See, Hoskins is out. No, I did not see that. Shelby Sorrells. Shelby. Everybody say hello to Shelby. Shelby. Shabelba's here. Shell Dog. Watching from Gaines, Vegas. Hi, Shelby. Call me later. Don't forget about your old man. Hurricane season is June 1st to the end of November, but it's got to where it doesn't matter. They can happen any month, and this year they lasted well in November. We had a hit in November. It was just, late season storms are the worst. Will do, she says. All right. 12%. Oh, it's a bummer, Michael. Sorry. Sorry to hear that about your player. The basketball last night, man. Florida Atlantic. Oh my gosh. FAU. Who saw that coming? Seriously. We've known all year long they were winning games. They've won 30-plus games. And they're winners. I get it. I hear you. Whatever. None of you believe they were a top 10 team. Come on. You didn't see that coming. And had Tennessee had their guard last night, their point guard, their big guy, they probably would have won that game. We all know that. But honestly, God bless FAU. I'm all about it. Go Owls. Love it. Love it. I mean, I hate they beat Tennessee. Being the Tennessee native that I am, kind of a townie for the Vols. But gosh, man, Cinderella's dancing in the final 8. The Elite 8. That's so cool. So cool. They're in. It's unbelievable. Tennessee's out. Sit down, Tennessee. Kansas is out. Michigan State is out. Well, not before the game. Yeah, no. I did no joke. You did no joke what? I don't know what you mean. I did no joke, said Michael. I don't know what your answer, Michael. Sorry. You did know. You had them as a top 10 team. Michael, you're lying. You picked the win last night because Tennessee doesn't have a point guard. But before this, as the season was going on, you didn't go, hey, FAU's a top 10 team. No, you didn't. None of us thought FAU would be a top 10 team. None of us. That's like saying, oh, yeah, FAU, great team. Man, powerhouse out of South Florida. No. Boca Raton's a cool place, though. It's beautiful down there. Let's go. I'm all about the Tigers. Talk to you later. Go. Space. Oh, yeah, right. 11:33. That's an hour from now. Come on, Melissa. It's 11:33, isn't it? Tell me the time. Tell me the time. What time they launch? I think it's 11:33. I do believe. I believe. You had zero interest in this tournament. Really? I love March Madness. I don't care who's playing. And UCLA's out. I picked them in the family bracket to win it all. Hey, Shelby, are you still here? I love your weather forecast reference to picking the right bracket. There you go, yeah. You think you're so good? You can't pick a bracket. How you going to forecast the weather? You didn't fill out brackets, man. Well, I would have put you in the family bracket had I known, Michael. I would have made you a Sorrells member for the day. I think it is. Yeah, about 11:33, I think is when they launch. I'll step outside and watch it. The Shelby, my baby girl, thing 3, Shelby is winning the family bracket right now. She's my child who cares the least about basketball. She'll go, she likes it, but the other two are like much more into it. But you're coming down for a lunch? When are you coming, Angie? Make sure it's a big one. Don't come down for one of these little ones. Make sure it's a big one. Where the hauling people. It's lights up the sky. Those are the good ones. Like the one we had the other night was weird. Shocked to see Greg Gumbel 76. Hey man, ain't none of us getting any younger. I didn't know Greg was 76. I don't think about it. I try to think about people's ages. As I age, of course, you'll do the same. You're like, it doesn't matter how old you are. That doesn't matter. As long as you're doing a good job. Like hitting the ball, hitting the ball, hitting the ball. So anyway, back to the ball game. So yeah, the Zags knocked out UCLA. UCLA is gone. My bracket is busted. Yeah, birthday's around the corner. Trying to think about that. A Falcon Heavy. There you go. That's what you want. You want the big rocket. You don't want a small one. We launched one the other night, which was that Relativity. Is that what they're called? Small rocket they were trying to test out. That was 3D printed. You know, had that video of the thing going around printing that rocket. Kind of cool. And then it takes off. So I watch what I do at work. Personal story. What I do at work is I do the forecast, then I'll wait, and then I'll watch. I walk around the control room and watch. Then I'll count it down. I'll watch it go, watch it lift. And once it lifts off for 5 or 6 to 10 seconds, then I go outside. It takes anywhere from 20 to 25 to 30 seconds for the rocket to clear the horizon and me to see it from the station. So I walk outside and I'm looking, I'm watching, and bing, there it goes. And it was small. It was a smaller rocket, not a Falcon Heavy. It was a small one. And so I see it streaking up. I'm like, oh yeah, there it goes. A little bitty dot. That one's small. That one's kind of small. And I can hear the coverage in my ear. I think, okay, downrange, doing great. And the lady doing the commentary was so excited. So excited. She said, yeah, we're clear. We're doing this, doing that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm watching, like, well, that looks like, that's weird. I wonder if it's peeling away from me, going out to the Atlantic, or what the deal is. Because it looked to me like it goes up and just kind of paused. It's not gaining altitude. It's going, because normally they go, ooh, and just disappear. They don't fade away. They go and turn off, like bing, turn off. Not like a jet. You see a jet going on the horizon, disappears over the horizon. Rocket going up, goes gone. So I watched it and went, well, it's not going up anymore. It's kind of, that's weird. That's not doing right. That's not doing right. Not getting any altitude. That's strange. Boom, and it was gone. Oh well, must have made it. And I go back in and I say, yeah, made it. Blah blah blah. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right now, Melissa, is that one. That was Wednesday night. So I go back in and we're in break and I go, oh, wait, what happened? It didn't make orbit. And that's what happened. I watched it go up, and when it paused, it was not gaining altitude anymore, I don't think. And then, boom, it disappeared from sight, and then it fell in the ocean. And one of the reasons they launched it so late, they're supposed to launch it at 7:35, they launched it at 11:25, and one of the reasons they were delayed is because someone was out there in a boat in the splash zone. And I was like, well, it never happened. Well, it did happen. You know, if you've been out there in a boat, you could have gotten whacked. So, yeah, it didn't make it to orbit. Orbit is hard. I hate to use that quote because it's what Elon said when Blue Origin didn't make it. He said, hey, we understand, orbit's hard. Making it to orbit is hard. That's why, you know, not everybody does it. And when they try, doesn't always make it. So there you go. All right, any other questions? Yes, that was a 3D printed rocket. Yeah, it was. You rode the train with the first one. Oh, yeah, it's so cool. Fireworks are the best. Any other questions for me? I'm going to get out of here if you don't. If you have nothing to say to me, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave now. All right. It's the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Now, I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to step away from the microphone, from the station. I'm going to try to find my center. You check it out, the Flower and Garden Epcot. You know, I used to go to Epcot all the time, Michael. They used to invite us. I get a media pass and go, but they don't send me media passes anymore. The world has changed to where they invite bloggers now, or probably TikTokers, anybody they can get to do influence. No, don't leave. No, I'm not retiring, Melissa. I'm a Mexico guy. Oh, what was your favorite drink at the Mexican Plaza, the Pavilion? I love that place. I know I'm not quitting forever. I'm just going to take some time away from work. I need it. You know, my mom passed away, and we buried her 3 weeks ago this weekend, and I'm just trying to get distance. You know, I'm trying to find my center. As they say, I'm not super depressed. I'm okay. Finally, a fishing boating weekend. Yes, Robert. Good for you. Go get on the water. The watermelon margarita was your favorite? You know, I don't think I ever had that one. Maybe I did. Maybe Mitra did. I don't know. But you can make that, bro. Get a watermelon, squish it down, throw in some hairdo, and you're in. You're in, baby. Oh, baby, you. So, I'm going to go and take some time off. It will not be a thank you. Yeah, I need to take some time just away from the microphone and hang out and be with my wife and, you know, try to figure out life. My kids are all really busy doing their thing, and you know, I just need some me time. Everybody needs a little time away. I heard her say from each other. Here's a funny story. Mitra came up to me the other day. Shelby was here for this. She gave me a big hug. She goes, and what she wanted to say was, I can't wait to have some time away with you. And what she said was, I can't wait to get away from you. How subliminal is that? I can't wait to get away from you. You deserve me time. I do. Thank you, Jeff. Enjoy the retreat. Yeah. I will. Yes, tonight I'll be on the news. Yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that great, Michael? Yes, I will be on the news tonight. Pat Julian, my brother. Pat Julian. Oh my gosh, the Jungle Cat. What is up, dude? How's life in Gallatin? Pat Julian's the best. The best. One of the greatest DJs of all time. For WHIN to WMRL, WQSI. We changed the call letters. How silly was that? Pat Julian's the man. Pat Julian and Jack Hunter. Man, what a radio team you cats were. The Jungle Cats. Those are the days, Patrick. Yes, they were. We were young and good looking back. No, we were never good looking. We were young, though. All right, that was the old boy, the 80s. Don't look now, but here come the 80s. And they went by like so many summer dreams, didn't it, Pat? So many summer fields. Blew right out. Love you telling me this. Thank you, Melissa Riley. You're the best. I appreciate you being here. Always, always, always. And I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to be back behind the weather desk tonight at 4, 4:35, 5:30, and 6. There will be no 7 because we have basketball. Pat Julian is always around. He's a lurker, Sheila. He's my guy. He's my guy. There you go, Pat Julian. There you go. You spelled it correctly. Catch some games. Yeah, I'll watch some basketball and hang loose, you know. Try to chill. Love you all. Thank you for being here and supporting Talk to Tom all the time. And I appreciate you tuning in. Go back and rewatch if you want to see the weather. 7-day forecast looking pretty groovy. 92, 92, and 92 over the weekend. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how hot things really are. Hot in the city tonight. All right. I'm going to wrap it up. Have a great weekend. I'll see you back in a week. I'm going to be gone all next week. I'm not going to come on. I'm just not going to do it. I might post something silly. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Sheila, you watch too much. You know all my phrases. I'll see you guys. Peace. Bye. Go away.